All right, so now we're going to do an example of solving a linear equation. This is linear because we only have x's, there's no x squared. All right, so what we want to do is, to solve equations, we want the x on one side and all the numbers on the other side. So to move this x over here, we do the opposite. The opposite of positive 6x is adding a negative 6x, but you want to add it to both, add or subtract to both sides, because an equation is like a balance, yeah? So if you add something to one side, only this side, it's not balanced anymore. But if you add the same amount to both sides, it stays balanced. It's an equation. So 8x's take away 6x's leaves us with 2x's plus 2. 6x take away 6x leaves us with no x's, 0, and we're left with minus 12. Now let's move the 2 over here. The opposite of adding 2 is subtracting 2, so we subtract 2 from both sides. 2 plus negative 2 is 0, and we're left with 2x. Minus 12 minus 2 is minus 14. Now to solve this for x, the reason we divide both sides by 2 is because we always do the opposite. This operation is a multiplication. It's 2 times x. The opposite of multiplying is dividing. That's the reason why we divide. 2 over 2 is 1, and 1 times x is x. But usually we say they cancel, but it's important you explain what we mean when we cancel. Negative 14 divided by 2 is negative 7, and that is the solution. You can plug in negative 7 in the original equation and like we did in the last video, and see if they're equal to each other. And if they are, then that's a check to make sure you didn't make a mistake and that is indeed the solution.